Hello everyone, Pretty Scooter here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shovel Knight. Last time we went to the Hall of Champions, and now we're gonna buy some armor. Now, I said I would buy some armor because I would like to try some different playstyles. Well, first thing, I'm actually just gonna buy the most expensive stuff because we don't have to spend money on anything else but these armors. Now, the ornate mail that I have just purchased does nothing. It literally does nothing, except you are golden and you do flips. You are like Link in Majora's Mask, you flip for no reason. But the armor I'm actually going to play around with today is the Mail of Momentum to give myself a bit of knockback reduction and to increase my defenses slightly. And we're going to give this a roll. I've never actually played with this, so going to a place I'm not comfortable in is probably the worst idea. So let's go to a place I'm not comfortable in. The stranded ship, Lair of Polar Knights. So the reason why I even had this on in the first place is because, well, we're already dealing with ice in the first place. So why not just make my misery much worse? Plus, momentum can be... any and all momentum can be toppled with the fact that you can jump. Oh wait, treasure. Wait, a BAM! The game's not being nice. But this is definitely a place where the game is going to stop being nice. Also, okay, I want to make sure I have the right items on. Bad doggy. I don't want to hit you, but I have to hit you. Alright. I am silly. I will simply glide to my treasure. But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I only need... I only need about 7,000 gold in order to finish, get everything the game has to offer. I've given myself a degree of difficulty, unfortunately. I have forced myself to be too dumb to know how to function on ice with thing. Don't jump away from me. Accept your fate. Accept your fate as a punch glovist. Pugilist. Whatever they say. Oh, I can't get those. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, I should remember I slide. Oh, okay, I just break the spears. Oh, and I can't get that one either. Well, I'm dumb. Oh well, give me my treasure. Treasure! Treasure trout. Yep. Thank you. So you forget yourself. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really like the... oh! Clutch treasure chest. I'm not sure if I really like the Mail of Momentum. Oh well, this is why we try out different things. Things that are different. We experiment with things. Because they bring us joy at the end of the day, right? Now, unfortunately, these mages, they cannot have their projectiles reflected back at them. Also, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I will say that even though I love every stage, this stage is my least... this stage in its entirety is my least favorite. I could say it's ice physics. It could also be my general incompetence. But I won't know the actual answer on that until a later point. That was a dumb move. Oh, I'm alive. Huh, that's a bomb. Well. Anyway, these enemies. These enemies here, these ghost demon dogs, get off the bomb. They're actually much like the dragons, except they can only be damaged from the sides, not from the front. Also, these things. These things that have killed me almost outright, because I forgot how to jump. What is jump, man? Oh good, I'm back here. Well, this is why we're going to use this. I lost my train of thought already. Go, run, Shovel Knight, run! And bomb explode the animal. Thank you. I need to move quick now. Anyway, these things here, they're basically platforms. They're basically platforms you can make, and they will fall faster than you can. So just as long as you hit them in mid-air, somewhere along the point of your jump, you will be safe when you hit the ground. But be wary. This is no fairy tale or whatever you want to say. This isn't very nice, is the best way to probably say it. And you know what? I don't care for your shenanigans. You can take anchors to the face. Now then, I will simply put the bomb away. Aha! That hurt. Anyway, momentum. Oh, I don't get whatever's in there. Sliding. I like the attention to detail they put on the momentum correction animation here. Just the whole, he skitters really fast. Alright, they only take one shot to kill, not like 5. But if I charge up, I don't have to deal with having to hit him properly anyway. Eh? Not a fan. No sir, I don't like it, not one bit. Now I'm just quoting Ren and Stimpy. Oh yay, these guys! Puking chocobo dragons. Damn you chocobos. I thought I would never have to play a game where you existed. It appears I am wrong on this day. Anyway, pretty simple concept behind them. Basically, smack them, make them make a rainbow puke trail. Pretty simple concept. It's not that hard to you get used to or figure out, so just use it to your best. And there goes money. Anyway, but before we can press on, we do have to make a hole for us to get this thing up and into here with. So, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bomb, go away. No one likes your style, Bomb Man. Not even you, Bomb Man. You don't like your own style. And now I'm picking on Mega Man Classic enemies. Or I guess, Robot Masters. Quick bash on the series that you have a newfound love for, seeing as you found out that flat out rushing into everything isn't the proper strategy for everything. Oh yes, did I mention that this thing can just bowl over enemies? I feel like I've forgotten to mention that little part. Uh-oh. Excuse me. I need to correct my dumb. Anyway. A lot of stages just playing with... A lot of stages actually playing with how ladders work. Hey look! An apple! I don't know, I got nothing much for this stage, just because a lot of my concentration is going towards the fact that I have increased momentum. So... So yeah, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm kind of dirt. Anyway, this is why I mentioned the fact that these dogs cannot be hurt from the top. Because you'll be using them a lot to get at treasures. But all good things must come to an end. It's at an end. Also, fishing pole, because I need fish for the winter. I'm an Inuit apparently. I said Inuit, not idiot. Listen closely. I don't have an empty one. Actually, now that I think about it, I should use up this when I'm in a room full of treasure. Ice cream for Icor. Okay, apparently that's a one for using each type of Icor. Anyway, next 6 minutes. Next minute, we draw in all treasure. So use that to our advantage. Pop. I'm probably gonna waste it terribly. Oh, we draw in. I guess we draw in everything that's loose. Don't make me repeat that sentence. That was a terrible sentence as is. Anyway, we have stuff to our left here. Jump on it. Don't make a fool out of yourself this day, Red. Whoever Red is. Hello. In the village out on the field, I have all the deals. You're not going to believe what I just found in this chest. Want to see? I want your war horn. Unfortunately, kind of a useless item. It has one practical aspect. You want to see it? And there's your practical aspect. It uses 20 magic, but it's effectively a wide radius smart bomb. Works on a lot of things though. It is a smart bomb, so it's not completely useless, but I wish it had more use. Actually, it has one other use in a different area. And it makes a poo sound. Poo. Anyway, I wish to have my shovel. You know, I should probably not look down when I'm running on ice. You know, just some food for thought. Come on, there it is. There's the goldfishy. Goldfishy of the deep. Anyway, we're gonna use a not so obvious effect of this statue here in this area right here. See, when this statue runs into enemies, it kills them on contact. Meaning you don't have to do any heavy lifting. Just push that into them. And now we get to Pogo for justice. Let me get the war horn back on. This is probably one of the most awkward modes of transportation in the history of video games. Other than maybe, I don't know, physically running. That's just a weird thing to do. Oh, I didn't kill them all. Perish. And jumps! Oh man. This game feasts off my nervousness. Anyway, now there's actually going to be a few stages here that will function in a certain way. Basically, if you fall from a great height, unless there's spikes below you, you will not die. You'll actually just fall to the level right down below you. So it's actually kind of a good design choice. Okay, and we're climbing again. The brick did not respawn, so we're going to go the rest of the way. Bow. It does sound like a trumpet. I will be frank with you. Oh no! Stop! Ice. I'm trying to be friends with you here right now. Of course this would happen to me. And I pushed the music sheet into the wall. Momentum. Alright, I'm getting my medallion on. Actually, there's very many other things we're gonna get here. I think this is actually the one stage I had the most trouble with when I played through this game the first time. We're just gonna kind of spam this medallion of not die. So forgive me for cheesing it a little bit, but I do like the not death, if you will. Smack. Smacketh me a hammereth. Wolf, stop. Well, I'm glad that's like the one time I'm glad I have the momentum mail on is for that purpose right there. Anyway. I'm just gonna run across. Alright, are we gonna be friends now, Momentum? Are we friends now? We're not friends now, are we? Nope. Not in the slightest. I'm going back to the Dynamo Mail after this stage. And I'm cheesing it the whole way back. Alright, let's go back to the horn. Actually, no, I'm keeping the phase locket on because they love spikes from now until the end of the game. Just a fair warning. Don't want to dash your hopes and dreams, but they love to play with spikes. Actually, that worked out really well. That worked out much better than I thought it would. Do not like this at all. And there went everything. Fantastic. Game, why do you do this to me? Game, why do you do this to me? I mean, we were being such good friends a moment ago, and now you're just like, oh hey, time to be a total dick. And then he was a total dickwad. Anyway, switching to my phase locket again and going back up. I kind of want to just spam the phase locket and bum rush that one area. Kind of feeling the need to do that. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright. And we're running to my treasure. I almost goofed that up again. Alright. Dog Dragon, you're supposed to bounce me up higher. Why do you not cooperate? Get me up here to the music. Okay. We can now continue to be silly throughout this stage. Okay. You know what? I am cheesing this level. Momentum be damned. Okay. We're here. Food in the wall. And now let's go into conceptually one of my favorite nights in the game. But fighting it wise, not my favorite night in the game. So, my old friend, the day has finally come. This will be our final duel. Should we not lay down our shovels and pot as equals? The Order has no equals. Surely you can recognize power. Join us. You've forgotten your oath. What happened to the proud warrior I knew? No more words. The bitter cold will claim you. So yeah! Polar Knight. Like I said, one of my least favorite bosses to fight, just because he's kind of a bit unpredictable. Ugh. I cannot fight this guy. And this is another reason why I can't fight this guy. He makes instant death. I am not a fan of him. Keep moving. Row, fight the power. Fine. We'll just slice you. I'm done with you. I'm tired of your poop. I am all sorts of nervous. I'm shaking in my boots. Anyway, like I said, Polar Knight, least favorite boss out of all of them, and it's probably, and hopefully that should be the only boss I abuse the phase locket on. Do not like him at all. Like I said, design-wise, I like him. Basically an equal to Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight's basically like an old partner to Shovel Knight before Shield Knight came along. And yeah, now he's just kind of a dick. But you're around. I can't avoid you. I can avoid you. But I think what we'll do is next time, I'm gonna go replace my armor with this shortcut here. I will fix my armor, and I will see you when we'll go to the clock tower next. So until then, everyone, farewell!